naked. Told everyone I'm a bitch, so I became it. Always had to put yourself above me. I was into you, but I'm over it now. And I always try to be nice, but nothing's getting through, so let me spell it out. A, B, C, D, E, F. You and your mom and your sister and your job and your Craigslist couch and the way your voice.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another fantastic episode of Frustration Unlimited. It is June 2nd, episode 126. Hi, Pat Jr.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
You're looking about the same size as fucking Mr. Bill behind you.
Hey, yeah,
Actually,
I'm
look,
almost as
wait,
tall.
I just realized you're surrounded by Mr. Bills. You got one in front, one to your left, and one to your right.
That one right here, his hand broke. His hand broke, and this is in the way.
Yep.
So is this one.
There you go. Perfect.
And-
I like the product placement too. That's awesome.
What that? Okay.
Hey, Kayla in the building. What's
Hello,
happening?
Kayla.
I have your song and I can't remember what it is now.
Hey, Kayla.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, this the Who That Nation. Game on the line, you can bet we take them. Go black and gold, black and gold. Don't stop, boy, we trying to win the Super Bowl.
Who's that shit?
Rock and roll. Touchdown, go Saints, we'll do it some more.
Watch us get kicked off already.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, we will.
We're like not even 2 minutes in. Like, oh, yep, played some copyright shit. You're off.
Really? Are we already off?
No, I'm just kidding. We're not.
Oh, we're frozen.
No, I got the iPad going right here. We're good.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's actually not glitching, which is fucking surprising.
yeah.
Spectrum.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, what's going on? Huh?
Anthony's got some important questions. How did you break his hand? From shoving it up his ass?
Probably moving him around too much, maybe. I don't know. We need a new one.
Yeah, one with that's hand is attached.
Hey, you know what? And Anthony, we need a life-size one.
Hey, Anthony, we got a 3D printer at my work. You got to teach me how to use this thing. I'm going to fucking 3D print some shit.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you need to do a FU, you know?
Yeah.
And set it right there right next to Mr. Bill. So,
I mean, we got the flag that's in the back, but nobody can see it.
yeah.
But hopefully I'm gonna design some shirts that are gonna look kind of like this one that I designed for the company I'm working for.
With the tip. What's up with you and the tip, Andy? I mean, Anthony? Yeah,
He's
pretty soon you'll be talking about the fucking shaft.
Oh,
So
it always starts with the tip, though.
It always starts with the tip down. No, never mind. Forget it. Not going there. No, don't think so.
All right, you want to talk about the weather?
Yeah,
Because it's kind of.
So who all got rain this morning? There's a lot. So, but anyway, yeah, let's talk about the weather. Okay.
We do actually have a story about the rain that happened today. So, is it today or yesterday?
Right.
Both.
It was last night, last night, and today.
Yeah, earlier today.
Let's see. Tomorrow on the 3rd. High 78. Scattered thunderstorms. Low 69. Whoa. Yeah.
69.
Yeah. 69. Saturday on the 4th. High 89. Low 72. Sunday high 94. Low 74. Monday high 96. 75. Tuesday 97. Low 75. Wednesday high 96. 74. Thursday, 90, 72. Friday, the 10th, high 90, low 70. And then we got next Saturday. Yeah, storms on next Friday. And then Saturday, high 87, low 69.
All right, well, at least it's not raining for my shoot. Hopefully it stays that way. You know how the weather is in Texas.
Yep, that's right. So anyway, let's see. So everybody knows that the remnants of Hurricane Agatha could become Alex this week.
Kayla, the first name storm of the season is your son's name.
Alex. Yep. And then tropical storm watches and warnings will be issued on Friday for Florida. Looks like right now it's going kind of South Florida.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. It looks like it's going to hit just the tip.
Just the tip. Really, just the tip?
Just the tip.
Yeah.
You know how
I need
what
to
would
scoot
Andy
up.
say? Like it's the balls or something? Wait, no, Texas is the balls, and then Florida's the tip,
No.
and California's the asshole, right?
Yeah. There you go. California's the asshole. Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
Makes perfect sense. Let's see. And then all the names for all the hurricanes this year. Let's see. 19 named storms is expected this hurricane season, above average. Of course, global warming, but becoming more common. The names are, of course, we already know Alex, Bonnie. Would that be Colin or Colon?
It'd be funny if it was colon.
Colon.
About to get a colonoscopy, bitch.
Yeah, colon. Danielle, my niece, cousin Earl, Fiona. Yeah, Fiona. You remember
Shrek?
No, it's not Shrek. Eurotrip.
Kayla, they spelled colon COLIN.
One L.
One L. So it's technically, isn't that colon? Well,
Colin or Colin? We don't know.
Colin should have 2 L's, like Kayla said.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the Eurotrip. Fiona. You remember when?
I don't remember that.
Remember when Scotty's girlfriend broke up with him at graduation?
Nope.
And they were taking a video of him, and he started crying. Everybody else was laughing and all that. Anyway, okay. Gaston, I thought they already used that. Hermaine, or whatever.
Hermine.
Yeah, I thought they already. Ian, Julia, Carl, Lisa,
Martin,
and then Martin. Watch.
That's why Patrick pulled this story.
Watch. It's going to be the smallest fucking storm.
Right? It's a teeny tiny miniature fuck. It's just a fart.
Yep. Just a plain old fucking
Martin
tropical storm with no winds at all. Nicole, Owen, Paula. I almost call it Paulin.
Richard. Richard. It's going to be a dick.
Is it Dick or Rick?
Don't be a Richard.
Richard.
Don't be a Richard.
Yeah, Shari, Toby,
Tobias.
Virginie.
What the fuck? That's a weird one. And then Walter.
Yeah, watch Walter be an asshole.
Yeah, Walter's definitely.
Yeah.
I think Richard's going to be the worst.
You
so
think
what do you think? You think it's going to be a bad season this year?
I think it's going to be.
We
already got one right before the hurricane season started. So
right.
Yeah, so I think it'll probably be a bad one. Watch one hit Houston, Galveston, come straight up 45 as a Cat 5.
So, which one do you think out of all those names is going to be the worst one this year? Let's just do our prediction. That way we can watch this show again and be like, hey, were we right?
Yeah.
I think Nicole.
You think so? You think Nicole's going to be?
Because all Nicoles are,
Nicole?
Nicole? No, Nicole. Nicole.
Nicole.
Kayla says the winter wasn't bad, so yes, it will be a bad season.
Yeah. I think
out of all those names, which one do you think?
I think Paula's going to be a bitch. I think so.
Paula?
Yeah. Yeah.
My prediction is Nicole, and then the second strongest is going to be Richard.
Okay, so
maybe Richard might be first because that would be hilarious if Dick was.
Yeah.
The Dick of destruction.
Yeah. Yeah. The peak season is September, August, and September. Also October.
Misty says, "Don't be throwing my name in there, Patrick."
Yeah. Nicole. Let's see, Paula, and I'm gonna go with me.
So Kayla says HIJK are always the worst. So Hermine, Ian, Julia, and Carl. So Kayla, if those four are going to be the worst, which one do you think is going to be the worst? The worst of the worst. A Cat 5. Yeah. What if it gets a Cat 6? Can it get to a Cat 6?
No, it can't get to a Cat 6.
Oh, that sucks. I mean,
Katrina,
we got Cat 6 cables. We got Cat 8 cables now, too.
Katrina was a little bitch. I will always remember Katrina, and I'm sure everybody else will. And the reason I remember is because I was in New Orleans when Katrina was coming.
So was Kayla.
Yep. I was in New Orleans, and we almost didn't get out.
Kayla says, K's always. Damn K's.
Yeah, fucking K's. Maybe the M's, you know? So, anyway, yeah. Because I know that Katrina got up to around 219 miles per hour.
Oh, yeah.
The winds when we were sitting there.
Oh, you know what?
Watching.
I remember Matthew that hit right by Destin, somewhere close there. That was a Cat 5.
That was the one. That was the one that hit when I moved to Florida.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in 2018. Yeah.
So you were talking about Katrina and how you were stuck there and they all flew out. What were you saying? You were saying something?
Oh, everybody was flying out. AirTran had kept a little DC-9 there, and everything, probably for insurance purposes, to get a little bit of money.
Kayla says 192 was the max winds of Katrina.
I saw on the Southwest monitor we saw 219. But anyway,
how the hell would that thing still be standing to monitor it at 219?
I know. Well, it peaked. It peaked at 219.
Damn.
And then it just went down around what Kayla said. So I remember when we were sitting all in a break room and we were looking at the monitors and everything and watching the news, and it got up to 219, and we had people from Austin and Houston and Dallas there. We had got there around 8 a.m. that morning when she was about, I think, 50 miles out.
Uh-huh.
And then we started, we were trying to put everything on the right flights, and then we just started looking at the destination on the flights, and then the supervisor that was doing this, of course, he's deceased now, but we started throwing bags, West Coast bags, Midwest bags, East Coast bags, North bags, and started sending them all out and all that. We did take a couple of American Airlines and United passengers. I remember that. I know I was sitting at the back of the plane, and we had a beer taken off. We had to have a beer and all that. So
yeah, Kayla said she lost everything, my whole world, except a coffee table and a baby bed.
Wow.
She was on the causeway with 2 infants and a cat in a Camry for 5 hours.
Yeah, I believe that.
So did they open up the road so that both the roads go out?
I saw that flying out. I saw that, and I mean other people saw it too, and said that
Patrick flipped him off as he was flying out.
Fuck you!
Fuck y'all, sucks for you.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, taking off, it was scary. It really was. I mean, it just felt like that we were just.
What kind of wind shear were you talking about when y'all took off?
We had to try 2 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I mean, we were the last plane out of New Orleans. I remember that too. We were the last plane out of New Orleans. It was a brand new 700. So that was 2006, 2005.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, yeah. We thought we were going to get stuck there and stay at the airport. So
that would suck.
It would suck because they didn't open up the airport for the longest time after that.
Hey, what's up, Andy?
But anyway, yeah.
He's watching, but I doubt he can comment because he's probably watching from Facebook. And remember, he's in Facebook jail from commenting.
Why is he still in Facebook jail?
I don't know.
No.
I'm not Zuckerberg. I couldn't even get Facebook to fucking work on my phone or the iPad. I don't know what's going on with Facebook.
Right.
They said, last I heard, they were going to change their name completely to Meta and get rid of the whole F and all that shit.
Right.
So.
Well, what's next? You want to get the next one?
Oh, yeah. So woman dies after getting swept. We're in local news now, but this is also weather related, so that's why it's the next story. Woman dies after getting swept away in North Texas floodwaters, officials say. A man told officials that he and his wife were in a ravine off of Fox Avenue near Creekside Drive. That's Louisville, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Louisville.
when the water began to rise during afternoon storms. Louisville, Texas. A woman died after she was swept away in a ravine. Floodwaters in Louisville this week, authorities said. Firefighters responded shortly after or before 4 p.m. Wednesday to 911 callers saying a man who appeared to have broken legs, was trying to get help near Southwest Parkway and Bel Air Boulevard. That's right by Andy.
Right.
That's like literally a couple streets over. The man told officials that he and his wife were in a ravine off of Fox Avenue near Creekside Drive when the water began to rise during the afternoon storms. What the fuck are they doing in the ravine? That's what I want to know.
Maybe they went swimming or something. I don't know.
Oh, here we go. The man said his wife and his bike were swept away by floodwaters, according to a news release by Louisville city officials. As the man tried to get away from the water, he broke his legs.
That's
God. I thought, like, the way they made it sound at the beginning, that he had broken legs before the thing. What are you looking at?
Why is my nothing? Never mind. I don't know.
Did you break shit?
No, something. Fuck.
What'd you do?
Nothing. My. I gotta redo this. My restream is. I have to log in. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. I'm good.
Okay.
All right. So. Yeah. Okay. What's the next one? Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's the one you pulled. You want to do it?
Okay, so the Austin cyclist murder suspect was released from custody due to birthday error.
So what is it? An admin error, basically, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it doesn't have. I guess you have to pull this up because you have to play the video. There's no.
There's no story.
There's no story. It's WFAA. I mean, what do you expect?
They are definitely not on their shit.
No, they're not. They're not really.
If I can play it.
Okay, go ahead.
Austin police are explaining why a woman accused of killing a professional cyclist in a supposed love triangle was let go.
Oh, love triangle, huh?
Caitlin Armstrong this month on an unrelated misdemeanor warrant. Questioned her about the murder, but because
her name starts with a K,
didn't match the one in their system, she was allowed to leave. She's now wanted for murder. She was last seen headed for a flight to New York.
Oh shit! She's getting the hell out of Dodge.
National red flag laws.
Yep.
Oh God. All right. Well, we're not going to listen to him right now.
Thank you, WFA.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yep. Let's see. There was Fort Worth police arrest a man who randomly punched a woman in the face in downtown Fort Worth. I figured that would happen in Dallas, not in Fort Worth.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Did you see the video?
No. Play the video and then I'll talk about it.
All right, here we go. I'll play the video. Just look at this picture. Like, I haven't even hit play yet.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Mother bloody in the face, attacked at random in front of her kids. Tonight, a suspect
Jesus.
arrest. Bradley Blackburn's live in Fort Worth. So, Bradley, this guy's pretty.
Yeah, Bradley, tell us what happened. Thank you, Bradley. Go ahead.
Very familiar. Johnny has a long criminal history. Last year, he was sentenced to 180 days in jail for assaulting a woman in downtown Fort Worth. And now it appears that when he got out, he did the exact same thing again.
Clearly, the justice system works.
Tells us this case is confronting a possible change to state law. And we are hearing from a very relieved victim.
I mean, it was just one solid punch.
Jennifer Lee still has bruises on her face, but tonight she feels so much better.
I could just feel a ton of bricks lifted off my shoulders. So we're very glad.
This morning, she got the call from Fort Worth PD and picked David Earl Thomas out of a photo lineup. The man, she says, attacked her in broad daylight in downtown Fort Worth.
I hope the prisoners beat the shit out of him.
Wow.
She was walking to her car with her 2 young daughters when she says he walked up and punched.
I think I turned my face and he just punched me right in the face.
It knocked her down. He ran off laughing. But tonight, he is behind bars again.
Hopefully they keep him there.
Many times before, multiple assaults, burglary, criminal mischief. His most recent charge in February 2018 when he punched a 34-year-old woman near the water gardens and gouged at her eyes.
There is
Jesus.
a big history with him, and I guess I just ask, was he still out on the streets?
The district attorney said their hands were tied because it was a misdemeanor, but his case is resulting in change. The DA working with state lawmakers, a bill just filed in Austin
Hell
to
yeah.
make a misdemeanor charge a state jail felony if the defendant has 4 or more previous misdemeanor convictions in the past 10 years.
Clearly, we're dealing with a repeat offender here. It won't stop here.
Leedy still needs surgery.
Kayla said he's
she
probably
is
already out.
healing and hopes her attacker is stopped for good.
He is known for attacking women, and he doesn't need to be out walking around anymore.
Man, that's a
Jennifer
special
and her
place in
husband
hell for
both
that
tell
guy.
us they're so grateful to Fort Worth police for the quick action. It isn't clear, by the way, whether this bill could be passed in time to affect Thomas, but he was also charged in a separate, unrelated crime, a robbery, and that would be a felony.
He literally
Tonight in
repeated
Fort
both
Worth.
the crimes.
Wow.
Yeah, like he literally went to jail for robbery and for punching a woman. And what's he do? Commits a robbery and punches.
Good God.
What the fuck is wrong with people? Like that's.
Hey, that's the times now, man.
Kayla says $200 bond.
Was it really a $200 bond?
I don't know if it was or not, but she says he's probably already out.
Yeah, probably.
Ugh, that's fucking sick. Speaking of sickness, next story.
Yeah.
Texas gas prices hit all-time high overnight. Here's where DFW stands. Drivers in Texas are paying the 9th lowest gas price average
Really?
in the country, according to American Automobile Association, also known AAA.
Wow.
What do you think the average price is? I don't know if you have a story up or not.
No, not yet. Hold on. I was doing something else. Let's see. The highest?
Yep.
New York.
Oh, I don't know where the highest is.
I think the highest is probably New York.
California, $6.21.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
So Thursday, the average was $4.34 here for regular unleaded. This is also 8 cents more than last Thursday and $1.63 more per gallon compared to this day last year.
Wow. Wow.
Caleb put a gas pump emoji with a gun.
Yeah.
Yes. Fuck gas prices.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I saw it. It's flirting with $5 here, man.
Well, that's why, like the other day when I went to the lake, I filled up the Tundra and the boat because I was like, I knew that the gas prices are only going to get higher and higher, so I was like, I might as well fill it up now, while it's relatively cheap.
Right. Right.
At $4.30 a gallon, that's not fucking cheap.
And I bet you that during
Kayla said $4.52 there. So go ahead. You bet what?
I bet you that we hit 5 by the end of August. No, by the end of July, right before school starts in August.
I might even say before 4th of July.
Nah.
Because they're going to want to rape everybody right before 4th.
They're already doing it.
Oh, yeah, but they want to do it hardcore.
Well, yeah.
No lube.
Oh, they say June will be 5?
Yeah.
It's nice to just put $10 in the car and get a gallon and a half. It's nice. I like that.
It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
To the next gas station, you put another.
All right. So everybody that's watching, how much does it cost to fill up your car?
That's a good point.
I wasn't going to say how much it costs to fill up a girl. How much does it cost to
Depends
fill
on
up
where you
your
find her.
car? Find her on where? Harry
Hines.
Harry Hines. Greenville.
Greenville. Or if you find her in Uptown.
Mockingbird.
If you find her in Uptown, she's going to be a little bit more expensive.
Oh, yeah. She's going to be very expensive in fucking Uptown. Over by Victory Park. Hell,
Oh, yeah. Is Victory Park, is it still a thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I know WFAA moved out of there, right? and it kind of was becoming a ghost town because of the pandemic and everything.
Right.
And it was a hot spot, but there's nothing to bring people other than the AAC. There's really nothing there.
Yeah, no. I don't.
I mean, Reunion Arena is gone. So
I don't know. So Barney, what's up, Barney?
Irony.
All right, so $60 for you to fill it up. Okay, Anthony, how much is your? Oh, it's 57. All right, Kayla, how much does it cost for you? Misty, are you here? How much does it cost for you?
While we wait, we play.
Prestige Worldwide. Why? Prestige Worldwide.
Okay, all right.
$87. Jeez.
87? Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, you told me that.
You're like, wait, I already knew that.
I already knew that. Sorry. Yeah.
So
87. Jesus.
Yeah, I looked at my bank statement for this Memorial Day weekend. I spent $90 on the boat on Saturday, and then I spent $175 on Monday
on the truck.
No, just on the boat.
Oh, just on the boat.
And then I spent another $85, I think it was, on the Tundra that same day on Monday. So yeah, I was definitely got hit in the gut this weekend.
Good God, that sucks. I mean,
Anthony asked, "What are you driving? Who you talking to, Anthony? Who you directing that message to?"
okay, well, I had a quarter of a tank and it cost her $63 in her Lexus.
Yep, in the Lexi.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mercedes isn't.
Yeah,
too
mine's
bad.
61.
Yeah, I think I'm at like 65 on the Mercedes.
Right. Yeah.
Not too bad.
Well, it just sucks. I just wish that it was.
Misty's driving a Jeep Grand Cherokee, I think, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Is it a limited or is it a?
I don't know.
Because the limited has.
She'll be able
V8.
to tell you.
Yeah.
All I know is that where it says Cherokee, Jeep Cherokee on the side is pink. That's all I know.
That's all you know?
Yeah, that's all I know.
It's a pink Cherokee.
It's a pink. Well, you know what?
And they have
if she could color it, she would color it pink.
Jeeps do have bigger tanks too, though. So
yeah,
because they're gas hogs.
I mean, her whole fucking Jeep would be pink.
The inside,
inside and out. If she had a choice, it would all be pink.
Is pink her favorite color?
Yeah,
pink.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, pink. Yeah, and then you know her favorite genre for movies is horror. Horror.
Yes.
Horror.
Horror.
Isn't that right, Misty? Horror
movies.
So, anyway, let's see. A would-be presidential assassin is set to be fully free, and he has deep ties to Dallas. John Hinckley Jr. was 25 years old when he quickly emptied a 6-shot 22 caliber revolver to trying to win the affection of Jodie Foster by assassinating President Reagan.
What is Jodie Foster? How would he win her over by shooting? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, because she didn't like Reagan, and yeah, all that happened. A Dallas native who shot Reagan in 1981 is no longer in danger to himself or others, whatever, and will be freed from court oversight this month as planned. 67-year-old, wow, he's 67. 67-year-old John Hinckley Jr., who has navigated the legal and mental health system for 40 years, will get full freedom from court oversight this month.
So how do you feel about that?
Well, the guy that assassinated Martin Luther King is still in jail. I think he's just stay there. Stay in jail. That's it. Anybody who tries to assassinate the president or even
because I think didn't his entourage, his Secret Service, got hit, a bunch of them. Yeah, you want to say hi? You want to talk on a podcast? You want to say hi, Willow? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What you know? What you know?
Who got James Baker got
Yeah.
he was the one that got hit the worst, and they had a little bit of gun control after that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Brady bill. Yeah, it ended. So what? One of Reagan's cabinet members, Brady, was here. When was he here? I thought he's dead, I think. So anyway, but yeah, Hinckley tried to win over Jodie Foster.
That's weird.
Yep. So yep, that's yeah, he was a screwed up little man. So
next story.
Yep.
Some are failing workplace marijuana tests after legally buying and using CBD products. This is actually an ongoing, like this story is like it's gotten legs and it's like nationwide now. Workplace drug tests show higher positivity rates for marijuana and other drugs. In the first 3 months of this year, here, 1.2 million workers quit their jobs, but 1.8 million people were hired for jobs. And even after all that shuffling around, the latest figure says there's another 985 job openings in Texas that need to be filled. But it says beware of the employment drug test. If you are planning to seek one of these new positions, be aware of the employment drug test. Those are snagging a number of people. Here's the headline from blah, 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 blah. The company conducted 11 million drug screenings for employers last year. Compared to 2020 last year, they found the rate of positive test results went up by 26.4% for methamphetamines, up 46.6 for cocaine, and 20.3 for marijuana. Since marijuana has been legalized in many states, some employers have stopped testing for it. But even in places where marijuana is legal, if an employer mandates a marijuana test, an employee or prospective employee can lose a job because of a positive marijuana test. Laws and protections vary from state to state and even from job to job. Yeah, so you got to be careful.
Yeah, if you want a job, you got to be careful.
You got to be careful.
Can't smoke that weed.
Well, it's not even smoking. They're saying that the CBD products that are legally sold in stores, many of those products come from a version of cannabis plant called hemp. Hemp has a lower concentration of THC, the compound in marijuana that makes you high. Growing hemp is legal. Did you know that in Texas?
Yep.
In fact, the State Agriculture Commission's smiling face welcomes you to the website of the Texas Industrial Hemp Program, which was touted as a big, lucrative new industry for Texas farmers. Well, that turns out that hemp can be used to make synthetic versions of THC called Delta-8 THC, which can make you high like a motherfucker. The state considers that a drug and wants to ban it, but since it comes from the legal hemp plant, it is slightly different from Delta-9 THC found in cannabis. The issue has been tied up in courts, which have blocked the state ban as the legal case proceeds. So that's the latest and the greatest.
Well.
Why are you bugging me, dog? What do you want? You want some CBD? You need some CBD to chill.
Here, I got some over here. You want to give her some?
What you want? What?
Willow,
bark if you want some CBD. You want some CBD? Oh, yep, she wants some CBD.
Yeah, she wants some CBD. Yeah.
That wasn't a sound effect, y'all.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You can see her in the corner over here. Look.
Yeah, no, I see her. Yeah.
You're worse than a child. You know that? Speaking of children, desperate 911 calls from inside Uvalde classrooms never got to school police chief, lawmaker says.
Well, hello, Tiffany. Yeah, anytime. All right. So what? The calls never got to him?
Yeah, apparently desperate 911 calls from inside Uvalde classrooms never got to the school. Police chief legislator says the gunman who broke into Robb Elementary School and opened fire last week, killing 19 children and 2 teachers. Questions linger about the initial police response. I'm sure everybody's heard from the news that they're really unhappy with the way shit was handled. Protocol is that if there's an active, they immediately, eliminate the issue. But they let the guy literally stay in there for almost an hour, if not over an hour, based on the timelines. But
I think she wants attention. I think
so.
Yeah. Okay. So what? So the guy that they said that went in there,
Mm-hmm.
the off-duty border patrol officer or whatever, he didn't really do anything. So who shot him?
Yeah, I'm not sure because there's like so much speculation surrounding this. Including the Pete Arredondo, the Uvalde Consolidated Independent School District Police Chief.
Right.
There's a lot. Like he says that he's been in contact, but like other organizations and stuff have been trying to contact him, and he hasn't responded and hasn't been talking. So there's a lot going on with this story. I'm sure as time goes on, we're going to learn more. But based on the footage I saw from the parents, they were basically like, if you're not going to go in there, we're going to go in there. And like,
maybe the parents,
they were more concerned about the parents than they were the fucking kids. That's what's irritating.
Maybe the parents should have just said, you know what? Fuck yeah, we'll take care of it ourselves.
Right? Because damn well, like a fucking mob rush of 100 fucking people running in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll kick down some doors and fucking cure that situation real quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of mass shootings,
another one.
At least 4 people were killed in Tulsa, Oklahoma hospital campus shooting, police say. And where's the story? Why is it not pulling up?
Well, yeah, of course, Kayla.
Yeah, right. Kayla says, I couldn't imagine would have taken an army to keep me back. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, me too. I mean, if something like that happened when my kids were in school, I would have done it. I would have done it too, whether they didn't want us to or not, So anyway, so what did you read?
Yeah, I got
that one up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
The gunman who killed 2 doctors and 2 others at the Oklahoma Medical Building Wednesday did so after he blamed one of the physicians for causing him pain from a recent back surgery. The shooter, Michael Lewis, who police said killed himself after the rampage in Tulsa, had just earlier that afternoon legally purchased one of the firearms used in the slaughter, an AR-15 style rifle. City Police Chief Wendell Franklin said during a news conference. Loser entered a physician's office building at Tulsa's St. Francis Hospital campus late Wednesday afternoon and shot dead his surgeon, Dr. Preston Phillips, and 3 other people before fatally shooting himself.
Wow.
Man, this world is just...
It's falling apart.
It is
falling apart.
From the gas prices to the fucking shootings to...
Yeah, I know.
The economy. Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's just... it's time to get the fuck out. Not move to Florida, not move to California. Like, just get the fuck out of, like...
Should have just went to Belize and just not worry about it.
Kayla, I was wondering how, like, close that was to your daughter's campus. She said it's pretty close.
Oh, yeah. Tiffany sent me something and I sent it to you. So
did you airdrop it to me or what'd you do?
No, I didn't airdrop it.
Oh, okay.
It's in your messenger. Let's see what's next. I think I got it pulled up.
Florida women wanted after brutally beating a Steak and Shake employee over an order mistake, police says. Suspects entered Tampa's Steak and Shake, which I'm surprised they're even still around, to complain about an order, investigators say. Dude, that reminds me when I was doing that DoorDash.
Dude, that was that's by the airport. I used to go to that one.
Oh, did you really?
Hell yeah. On Hillsborough?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hillsborough County Sheriff.
Yep. On Hillsborough
Avenue. Yep.
Yep.
2 Florida women are wanted in the April beating of a Steak and Shake worker over a mistake with their food order, authorities said. The attack happened around 11:20 a.m. So you can't even say that they were drunk. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe they were because most people in Florida are drunk at 11 a.m. Anyway.
You're right.
Yeah, most people are. So,
and like Patrick said, it was inside the restaurant on Hillsborough Avenue in Tampa. 2 unidentified female suspects entered the Shake and Steak to complain about a food error on their order and engaged in a verbal altercation with an employee, according to authorities. Both suspects walked into the employee-only area and began brutally attacking the female worker, repeatedly striking her with closed fists to her head and face, the sheriff said. Ooh, yeah, look at these pictures.
Yeah, I saw them.
Man, this day and age, can you get a better fucking camera? Jesus.
Nope, you can't.
These cameras are horrible. Jesus.
Very horrible.
I mean, it is Steak and Shake, though, so, you know, it's par for the course.
Well, I thought they were out of business.
So did I. They should be. They fucking suck.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Buffalo mass shooting suspect. Another mass shooting.
Yep.
Well, the one before these two that we talked about. Buffalo mass shooting suspect pleads not guilty to 25 count indictment, including murder. The 18-year-old suspect in the Buffalo, New York supermarket shooting that killed 10 people pleaded not guilty to 25 counts against him, his attorney said in court.
Who the fuck as an attorney would represent? Like, that to me is like...
It has to be
point accorded?
Point accorded.
Or court
whatever you said. I don't know. I can't talk today.
Apparently I can't either.
I can't.
Man, I am so tired.
Yeah, I know. Peyton Gendron, whatever, who was dressed in orange jumpsuit and shackles, at his hands and feet, of course, was asked by the judge if he understood the charges against him. He nodded and said, yes, ma'am. Erie County Supreme Court Judge Susan Egan agreed with County Prosecutor, I'm not saying that name.
John.
Remanded
Gendron.
Yeah. Until his next court date, until July 7th. 10 counts of first-degree murder, 10 counts of second-degree murder as a hate crime, 3 counts of attempted murder as a hate crime, according to indictment made available Thursday. He also faced a domestic terror charge and weapons charge in the indictment. Jesus, man.
It says, the white teen was motivated by race and that he targeted a supermarket in a predominantly black community. Didn't he drive like 4 hours just to do this?
Yeah.
I was talking to my mom about this, and she said that like when we lived in Olean and stuff, we used to drive. Like she would go to that that exact store.
Uh-huh.
She told me about it, and I was like, "Oh shit!
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy. It is." Let's see. If convicted, he faces life without parole. The only sentence for domestic terror charge. In order to use this charge, prosecutors have to prove 5 or more individuals were murdered with the intent of racial motivation, which is going to happen. Yeah, he's done. He's not going to go anywhere for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, probably for the rest of his life. But he's going to, mental health thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
let's see if the audience can take a guess at the U.S. states people are fleeing and the ones that they're moving to. Let's start off with the top states that people are getting the fuck out of.
Yeah, everybody.
So I'll start. I'll start from 12 and go all the way to 5, and we'll see if they can guess the top 5.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 12 is Pennsylvania. People are deucing out on Pennsylvania.
It's expensive there.
11 is North Dakota. Too damn cold.
North Dakota. Dude, that looks like fucking Fargo, man.
Right. And then Wisconsin is number 10. Utah, number 9.
Why would anybody want to leave Utah?
Kentucky, number 8. Why'd you want to leave there? There's all that bourbon whiskey and all that kind of stuff up in there.
Yep. Total moves, they said from Kentucky, total moves 2,837.
Ohio, number 7. Total moves 6,684.
Let me say this one?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Patrick. Say it.
Let me say it?
Yeah, say it.
Massachusetts. Massachusetts.
Massachusetts is number 6 with 4,567 people moving out. And number 5, can you guess? I don't think you can.
Yeah, let everybody guess number 5.
I don't think y'all can guess it. With 2,370 people moving the fuck out. Percentage moving out of this particular state is 56.7%, with a population of $2.9 million. No, I'm just kidding. 2.9 million. Median household income is $56,823. Kayla says Louisiana.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure it's on the list, but it ain't number 5. They're known for their barbecue. Let me see if that narrows it down. And no, it's not Texas.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Molly, what's happening?
Hello, Molly.
All right, y'all took too long. It's Kansas. Kansas. Number 5.
Why the fuck is everybody getting out of Kansas?
I don't know. They're not in Kansas anymore.
They're all probably moving to Montana.
Number 4, that one's surprising. Connecticut.
You want me to say that one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Connecticut.
You said that right.
I said it right.
I know.
I know.
I was surprised. It has 2,866 moving out with a percentage of 57.1% moving out. The average median income there is $75,000, so that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Number 3. Let's see if anybody. Anthony got it, but I'm not telling you which one it is.
Yeah, guess one of those 3. What Anthony said. One of those 3.
With 8,381 move outs, which is 60.6%
right
moving out, with a population of 19.8 million. The average income is $64,888.
Wow, really?
Kayla got it. New York.
Yeah, that's right, Kayla.
Good job, Kayla. Number 2, New York's neighbor.
Oh, everybody's going to guess that one.
Let's see.
Barney. No, Barney. California is not New York's neighbor.
Shit, I can't believe number 1. Man, number 1's going to be a hard one.
Holy shit.
I know. Yeah. Nobody's going to guess it.
Nobody's going to guess it. Yeah.
Total moves and
look at that. Anthony got it.
Anthony got it. All right, it's New Jersey with 62.9% moving the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Average household income is almost $80,000. That's pretty decent.
Right.
Number 1.
Total moves 8,157. Percentage is 63.4%. Population is 12.8 million. Median household 62,881. Job growth is
0.9.
That's pretty fucking bad.
That's the reason why.
Oh.
Kayla says Idaho. You got the first letter right.
No, it's not Idaho.
No, it's not Idaho. Idaho.
Barney says, "Shut up, Patrick. That was for the previous question. I'm not that retarded." Well, okay, Miss Corscan.
Kayla says Iowa. Nope. Another I state.
Oh, so they're gonna guess it now.
Well, we'll see. Process of elimination going on right now. Anthony got it.
Anthony, you got it.
Illinois with you already said all that. Okay, cool. Top inbound states. Where are people moving into? Number 10, Alabama. Pan's in the building. Pan
in the silent. Hello, Miss Lady.
Hello, Miss Lady.
Yeah. All right. So number 10
is Alabama. Sweet home, Alabama.
The inbound states.
Number 9 is Colorado. People are moving into Colorado.
Yeah, because they want to get high.
They do. Number 8, North Carolina. I was just there. It is actually a decent state. I was pretty impressed.
Have you noticed that everybody's moving south?
Speaking of, number 7, South Carolina.
Told you. I wasn't even looking at it, and I said south.
Number 6, Washington. Who the fuck?
What the fuck? Who wants to go to Washington?
Washington.
I said Washington.
I know. Let's see.
Oh, I said it wrong.
Number 5. Wait a minute. How could it? So apparently they moved from North Dakota and they moved to number 5, South Dakota.
Yeah. all the North Dakotans.
They just moved south.
They're just moving south to South Dakota. Fuck it. Let's move to South Dakota.
Number 4, Viva Las Vegas, Nevada. With the net migration of 47,900, population of 2.9 million, with a job growth of 3.2%. Those casinos always hiring.
Uh-huh.
And number 3, Idaho. Somebody said that earlier.
Yeah, that was Kayla.
Number 2, this is a shocker. The Oregon Trail.
Oregon.
With 28,800 people moving there. Population of 4.1 million. Average income 60. What?
They have to guess number 1.
Yeah, they got to guess number 1.
They got to guess number 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
They ain't going to guess number 1.
I know. We're going to sit here for the rest of the fucking podcast. Everybody's going to name all fucking 50 states. So, yeah. So everybody has to name the number 1 inbound state
that people are moving to.
Yep.
This list is actually pretty surprising.
Yeah, it is. Net. Wow, look at. Did you see that?
What?
The stats on it?
No, I didn't pull the stats. All right, I was scrolling down to see the rest of the other ones.
Wow.
Wait, where am I at?
All right, so net migration negative 300, population 623,000.
That's it.
Median household is income is 58,000. Job growth is 0.
What the fuck?
At 35 billion, has the smallest economy in the U.S. Its 5-year average unemployment rate is 2.9%, was the 4th lowest among states. But it suffers from business costs that are 12% above national average.
I can't even think of a single.
The state's economic outlook is also weak, with job and income growth expected to badly lag the rest of the country over the next 5 years.
It is the leading producer of maple syrup in the country.
All right, everybody, Google.
Who's the fastest Googler?
Who's the fastest Googler? No, all y'all are wrong.
All y'all are wrong.
Y'all are wrong.
It's north, but it ain't Alaska north, Anthony.
It's not Montana north. It's not Texas south. It's not Kansas. Everybody's moving out of Kansas, Pan.
She missed it. She wasn't here for that.
Okay. She wasn't here for that. Okay, sorry. All right. Sorry. My bad. All right.
Who's known for maple syrup?
Minnesota.
Tiffany. Yes, Tiffany nailed it.
Tiffany got
Vermont.
The number 1 inbound. Wow.
With a negative 300 net migration. This is from Forbes, by the way. So
wow. That is fucked up.
That is crazy, man. It wasn't any of the ones we thought it was.
Right.
Other than New York. People get the fuck out of New York.
Yeah. States people are moving. We need to keep going with this one.
What you want? Nah.
The states people are moving for jobs.
Okay.
Number 10.
That's what I was scrolling down to earlier.
Yeah.
Now I gotta keep scrolling because it's like fucking. This list is like a gazillion miles long.
Okay, here we go. States people are moving for jobs. Number 10.
So the whole reason why they're moving there for jobs. And this is really surprising.
It really is. So number 10, California.
California's $3.1 trillion economy would be the 5th biggest in the world, ranked between Germany and the UK. State represents 15% of the U.S. economy. Home prices in the state are the highest in the nation, with a median of $592,000. And that gets you a tough shed. Number 9, Georgia. Hot Lana.
Wow.
Number 8, Virginia again.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7.
Who wants to fucking move there?
I don't know. Who wants to move here? Number 7, Rhode Island.
California.
Number 6, Iowa. Who the fuck wants to go to Iowa?
I know.
Number 5, West Virginia.
Everybody from Virginia is going to West Virginia.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Number 4, Oklahoma. Who the fuck wants to live there? Number 3, Kayla's home state.
Louisiana.
Yeah,
Louisiana.
Lower energy prices and expected trade slowdown are having an impact on the state. The port of South Louisiana is the largest tonnage port district in the Western Hemisphere, and the strong dollar is making goods coming from the U.S. more expensive. Louisiana also fares poorly in the quality of life category, a reflection of its sky-high crime and low test scores for kids. OnePlus business costs are 11% below the U.S. average because they have high crime and stupid people. What?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Number 2, Washington made it again.
Wow.
And here's why. Washington is the birthplace for a spectrum of iconic companies, including Microsoft, Amazon.com, Nordstrom, Starbucks, Boeing, and Costco. That's why.
Yeah.
Number 1.
They have to guess. Number 1.
Number 1, y'all are never going to guess. It ranks among the top 5 states and Forbes' best states for business for the 4th straight year, thanks to its low business costs and business-friendly regulatory climate. Blank is the capital, but Omaha stands at...
Really?
It is home to Berkshire Hathaway, whose CEO and founder Warren Buffett is the 3rd richest person in the world. The city is also home to a bank that bears its city, Info USA and TD Ameritrade.
Watch them all. Just all of a sudden, you should see it all.
Anthony, Nebraska.
Yeah, Anthony. Yeah.
What did Omaha give it away?
Yeah, Omaha.
Oh man!
Wow. Well, you want to keep going, or you want to do the next story?
Go to the next story.
Okay.
Because this one's near and dear to kind of both of you and I.
Yeah. Okay. So, this you might want to probably. Well, it's a slideshow too. So, the top secret Air Force One facts that you never knew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Air Force One is way more than just a private jet for the president. They are secrets within that not many people know, but some information has been leaked about Air Force One that is quite interesting. Let's just show the whole fucking world.
There are 2 huge kitchens in the plane. It's really interesting to know that Air Force One contains not just 1, but 2 kitchens. These massive kitchens are always filled with food, and the president, together with any guest, can have any food they like. More so, the chefs are top-notch, and every kitchen can accommodate a maximum of 100 people, which is pretty huge, man. Huge.
Wow.
The plane has a small hospital. Damn.
Yeah, it's fully fitted with all the things needed to carry out medical practice. If POTUS or any other passenger on Air Force One is injured or falls ill, doctor is available. There's an operating room and all other high quality medical tools and pharmacy.
I like how they said high.
Yep. More so, there is an extra reserve of blood in the refrigerator that matches the president's blood type.
That's interesting.
Wow. Okay. Let's just let the whole world.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here's some diagrams.
Yeah. Air Force, the plane has 3 levels and 4,000 square feet of floor space. There's plenty of space for the president and his guests to stretch their legs while in the air. The triple decked plane is impressive. Of course it is. Wow. Has 85 phones. That's nice.
Mini TVs and phones.
20
TVs.
Wow.
Damn, they got more than I do. Fuck. Wait. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
The wheel wells have surveillance cameras. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, hell yeah, they do.
In 1959, they put up spy cameras in the wheel wells of the Air Force One. Those cameras were so efficient that they could clearly read vehicle plates from the air. It is speculated the more cameras have been placed on the underbelly of the plane since Dwight D. Eisenhower.
And then, in case something drastic happens, like a meteor strike or nuclear warfare, the Air Force One is backed up.
There is a 747 Doomsday plane that is always on alert. The aircraft can remain in the sky for days and has the ability to outspace nuclear explosions.
Well, that's nice to let everybody know.
Right. Top speed of 600 miles an hour. Air Force One can be able to fly at a top speed of 600 miles per hour, which is near the speed of sound. Also, it can get to an altitude of 45,100 feet while in flight. This is impressive because normal commercial flights fly at 30,000 feet.
And the plane possesses a fuel tank capacity of 3,000 gallons.
It's a lot of milk jugs.
It is.
I wonder how much that costs to fuel up.
Nothing. Costs our money.
Yeah, it's all our money.
It's all our money.
That's where it goes right there.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, so that's that. That's, just let everybody know our most sophisticated fucking airplane. So, anyway.
Yeah, and there's always 2.
Yeah, there's always 2.
And you don't know which one the president's actually in. That's why they do that.
They did that in for 9/11 when Bush was on the plane. Yeah.
Electronic countermeasure defense systems located in the attic of the plane and jam enemy radars. Flares are also hidden in the wings and can be released to confuse enemy missiles. That's also awesome to let everybody know that.
Yep. Also, yep. That too. Mm-hmm.
It's always in neat condition. Well, I fucking hope so.
Better be in neat condition. I'll pay for it.
They inspect the fuel that's in the tanks. They also ensure that the plane is always in great condition inside and out. When the 2 planes are not in use, they are kept in Andrews Air Force Base, which is outside of Washington. They are heavily protected there by Army guards.
I want to talk about monkeypox.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Pox it up.
Silent spread of monkeypox may be a wake-up call for the world. A monkeypox outbreak continues to grow in countries where the virus isn't normally found, putting global health officials on high alert. Here we go again. Now, with more than 643 cases of monkeypox in dozens of countries where the virus is not endemic, the sudden appearance of monkeypox in many countries at the same time suggests that there may have been undetected transmission for some time. How do you catch monkeypox, Devin?
From fucking monkeys. Stop fucking monkeys. That's a simple solution to this. Don't fuck monkeys.
Don't fuck them. Don't fuck them.
Don't fuck them.
Just don't.
Stay away from them.
Don't. Yeah.
Look at them from afar.
So that's our advice tonight. Is just don't. Just don't.
If you take anything away from this show, take that.
Yeah, just don't fuck a monkey. So it's okay. You know,
life will be good.
They say that the virus has been circulating for decades in some places, including parts of West and Central Africa. In early research, scientists at the Institute of Evolutionary Biology at the University of Edinburgh. I said it.
Good job.
Wow.
Auntie says, keep the tip out of the monkey.
Yeah. And described how the genetic pattern they're seeing suggests there has been sustained human-to-human transmission since at least 2017.
Quit having 3-ways with monkeys.
I'm not gonna. Yeah. Okay. So this is the new STD.
Yep.
And they've known about it for a while.
In other news,
Yep.
Ohio governor to sign a bill allowing armed school employees. What do you feel about that? Because Argyle, which is around here,
Right.
they allowed select teachers to be armed. And you notice there ain't no shootings in Argyle.
That's true. That's true. It is. It's true.
So Ohio school districts could begin arming employees as soon as this fall under legislation approved by Republican lawmakers and set to be signed by GOP Governor Mike DeWine. Democrats said the proposal, which is optional for schools, sends the wrong message a week after the massacre of 19 children and 2 teachers at an elementary school in Uvalde. Republicans say the measure could prevent such shootings. Lawmakers fast-tracked the legislation to counter the impact of a court ruling that said under current law, armed school workers would need hundreds of hours of training. The bill will protect children by ensuring instructions is specific to school and including significant scenario-based training, DeWine said late Wednesday in an announced as he announced his support.
We can't talk tonight, man.
I know. Well, they got like boxes and weird shit going on in this story. I don't know what's going on.
Kayla said, didn't we learn from age to stop doing monkeys?
Apparently, Snopes says that was not true.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Well,
just stay away from the fucking monkeys.
Yeah, stay away from monkeys. We were talking about Ohio. So, Ohio. All right, so we were talking about this before the show. About the next one.
So we're in international.
I got a break.
Okay, go ahead. I'll go ahead and take this one. In international news, 4 hostile alien civilizations may lurk in the Milky Way, a new study suggests by space.com. Earth is 100 times more likely to be destroyed by an asteroid than invaded by aliens. The Milky Way is home to millions of potentially habitable planets, and approximately 4 of them may harbor evil alien civilizations that would invade Earth if they could. New research posted to the preprint database suggests. The new paper, which has not been yet peer-reviewed, poses a peculiar question. What are the odds that humans could one day contact a hostile alien civilization that is capable of invading our planet? To answer this, Soul Study author Alberto Caballero, a doctoral student in conflict resolution at the University of Vigo in Spain, began by looking back at human history before looking out to the stars. The paper attempts to provide an estimation of the prevalence of hostile extraterrestrial civilizations through extrapolation of the probability that we as the human civilization would attack or invade an inhabited exoplanet. So it's funny, like Patrick and I were talking about this before the show, and I was actually thinking about this yesterday, and then all of a sudden this freaking story popped up on my timeline. So here's the thing. For years and years, we've been sending signals and shit out to the space in what's called SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Life, or Intelligence, which is what SETI stands for. We had this gigantic dish that we were sending out signals out into space. Well, to me, that is the most retarded thing you could ever do. Because if something lives way outside of our galaxy and solar system and all that sort of stuff, and they have vehicles that they can travel here and everything else, like, obviously they're going to be way more intelligent than us, right? They're going to be way more sophisticated, because we can only go to like the moon and maybe to Mars, right?
I agree.
So we're sending all these signals out saying, hey, look, here we are. Well, look what happened to Columbus. Look what happened to like all throughout history where, we invaded and we took over places. Like, to think in the naivety of like, let's just send out, hey, here's binary code and here's this and here's all that shit, like basically pinpointing where the fuck we're at. Huh?
Barney code?
No. Binary.
Oh, binary. I thought
ones and zeros.
Barney.
Not Byrony.
Oh.
Byrony doesn't have her own code.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Scott.
Anthony says a whole new planet of Pats.
Stop picking.
We're all doomed.
Yeah, it would be.
But no, we were talking. Patrick and I were talking about this before the podcast. We were talking about how it's weird that every time the government does something, it's because there's a reason behind it. And there was a meeting recently, and I forget who was all there, but it was like a 3 or 4 hour meeting that was televised. But basically, they're explaining that the Tic Tac video, which I'm sure a lot of you have seen, and other videos and stuff that have been
Tic
released.
Tac?
Yes, Tic Tac. That's what they call it.
Oh, okay.
Not TikTok. Tic Tac.
I thought you said it.
No.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
So they've formed this committee, and they basically said, and the gist of this big 4 hour meeting was that the vehicles that they caught on the airplanes and stuff like that, and the radar and all that, that they were not of Earth descent. Basically, one of the videos shows this craft going from 50,000 feet to 50 feet right above the ocean in a matter of like that fast. And so they said that like nothing we have could ever do that, like without just totally, obliterating the people that were inside of it.
Right.
Just because of the G's and everything else, because obviously you come to a stop and your body's going to still try to travel in that motion. So basically this guy is like literally saying like, hey, we got to stop sending out signals and stop trying to communicate, because you're hoping that it's going to be positive, but the thing is, more than likely it's not going to be a positive response.
Right.
And I think that I think that there's good and there's bad, and I think that there are good ones that are trying to keep the bad ones away, but we don't need to fucking pour gasoline on the fire, basically.
No, we don't.
So what do you think, Patrick? Do you think there's life on other planets?
There could be.
Yeah,
there could be.
Little Pats running around.
Little sprouts running around.
So I did some further investigating on this, and there's a new theory that's coming that's out that basically says that you've heard of the multiverse, right?
Right.
Like multi-dimensional beings and that sort of stuff.
Right.
So basically, when we did the nuclear tests and stuff, and then all of a sudden the sightings of UFOs and UAVs and all that sort of stuff, which is unmanned aerial vehicles, now what they call UFOs. So it's not as crazy sounding, because UFOs, people look at you like you're special. So now they changed the acronym to UAV, so it sounds a little bit more like advanced.
Right.
But basically, the way what happened is think of your blankets, right? Or like your layers of clothing you have on right now, right?
Right.
So if you,
because it's fucking freezing in here.
It is kind of cold in here. So if you launch a nuclear bomb, what happens is just like layers, like imagine a bomb going off on layers of blankets, right? So if it explodes, well, it's going to affect all the different layers of the blanket. So those layers are different layers of fuck is it called? Not multiverse, but what the fuck is it called? I'm blanking now. Anyway,
you're blanking.
It basically disrupts the different dimensions. That's the word I'm looking for. Dimensions.
Right. Okay.
Because you create an explosion. Well, it's going to ripple effect, right? And it's going to affect the different layers above it. Well, that's why they all of a sudden have an interest in us, because we went from a civilization where we were rubbing sticks together to make fire, and now all of a sudden we're blowing up the fucking planet. So they got a little bit of interest in, and apparently because of the nuclear testing and stuff, it actually fucks up their dimensions. That basically this new theory is saying that, like, that there's literally people and other things around you, but it's a different dimension. So
Right.
And we're not of intelligent mind to get to that, understanding of the dimensions and different dimensions and stuff like that.
Of course.
So, and basically what they said is if you take a piece of paper, right, and you lay it flat, and then you fold it, and then you punch a pencil through it, right, it creates a hole on both sides. So if you're going to travel from one place to another, if you punch a hole basically in space-time and all that sort of stuff,
right,
then you can travel from one place to the other that fast, right? So basically you just point a direction, boom, and you're there. It's not like how we normally have thought where we got to propel an object, right? So we're using thrusters, we're using rockets, we're using fuel, we're using all this shit.
Right.
Whereas you don't have to. But yeah, it's pretty interesting, all the stuff that I feel like they're going to release and say some shit. There's a reason why they're telling us this stuff now. There's an ulterior...
Because they're about to.
Yeah, there's an ulterior motive. So that's why I kind of presented this story, because I really want to find out what is really going on and why all of a sudden there's a new interest in it. Because, back when Roswell happened and stuff, and the cover-ups and all that sort of shit, right? So it's kind of interesting, and I'm like in the back of my head, I'm going, why are they just now releasing this when Roswell and all this other stuff happened, right? And I don't
should have done it back then,
right?
But I think they would have had
Well, think about our level of sophistication from Roswell to now. So now they're like really scared because we have technology that's in the wrong hands, i.e. nuclear bombs and everything else.
Nuclear strategery.
Yes, strategery. In the wrong hands, obviously, it can affect the entire world and the entire, ecosystem and everything else. So now I feel like there's something going on. Like there's an ulterior motive. There's something going on. We're going to find out.
Yeah,
we're going to investigate.
We're going to find out pretty quick too, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So,
the next story, Turkey will now be known as Turkey. At least.
That is so dumb. Why?
How the hell are you supposed to say that? Turkey? Turkey. Anthony says the aliens are among us. Yeah, I'm sitting in front of one right now.
Fucking A. Hell yeah.
Maybe that's proof that there isn't intelligent life.
The fuck is that supposed to mean, man?
That was a cryptic fucking backwards stab.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It's okay, though.
Just kidding. I love you.
Yeah. Same here, man. Let's see. In sports, we all know that Marion Barber, the former Dallas Cowboy running back, was found dead in his Frisco apartment.
I have so many questions about this story.
And he was 38, wasn't he?
I'm not sure what his age.
I think he was 38. Yeah, he was 38.
Yep, 38.
Yeah,
Wow,
and he was a brother. He was a brother of the Houston Texan safety Dominique Barber.
There's a whole family of football players that were barbers.
Oh yeah.
Man,
I saw it somewhere. I can't remember where I saw it, but I saw it somewhere. He has a history. He has a history of depression. Marion did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I think there's because he was taken by the Mansfield Police Department for a mental eval. And in 2019 of October, he was arrested and charged by the Prosper Police for 2 counts of criminal mischief, which that could be fucking anything.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Like, do you think it's like a drug overdose, or do you think he committed suicide? Like, based on the way they word this, makes me kind of think it was suicide.
It probably was.
Because why would you talk about a mental evaluation and and then talk about like his arrest and criminal mischief and stuff like that?
It is kind of. I mean,
It's kind of cryptic.
yeah. It is kind of. That dude was good though.
He was I used to love watching him, man. He was a badass.
And his jerseys, I mean, just they sold.
Well, and the other crazy thing is that I can't wrap my head around is why the hell, if you're a former football player for the Cowboys, why are you living in a Frisco apartment? No offense, Kayla.
Well, I mean, he went from the Cowboys to the Jets, didn't
Tiffany says suicide. Tiffany was it?
Well, Tiffany would know.
She would know, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. Well,
So
I
what
guess
do
I
you
was right on that
know,
guess.
Tiffany, that we don't know?
Right?
So unless she can't say anything
Yeah, she probably can't.
because of, family or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't want to say anything if something happened to anybody in my family that did that,
Mhm.
But even though,
Mhm.
I think one did. So I'm leaving it at that,
Okay. Mhm.
So anyway, yeah, it was probably, yeah.
So
You're right, Barney. You're right. It goes to show you never know who's struggling on the inside.
yeah, it's true.
I think there's a lot of us that are, I mean, and
And I mean, if anybody watched the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, you learn that just because you have all this wealth and just because it doesn't necessarily mean you're happy, and doesn't mean that like everything is just a cakewalk in life. They're still battling their demons. Just his just happened to be called Amber Turd.
yeah, the upper class, advanced class, middle class, lower class, and
all of everybody
is
feeling
everybody. I mean, when somebody is smiling at you, or you just look at someone, you have no idea what that person is struggling with. You have no idea what their story is.
And I noticed too, like after hanging out with a bunch of my comedian friends and stuff, that a lot of them, and then looking at like Robin Williams,
That was sad.
yeah, and that was another example of like the comedians, like they live such a dark, and that's their outlet. Like everybody should have
Right.
some kind of an outlet, but for comedians and stuff, their outlet is the stage. Is the audience, and turning that pain into basically gain for all intents and purposes.
Right.
But
I agree.
but like in the Robin Williams situation, I mean, he was a comedian, he was an actor, but it's like he was such a high level that when you become that high level, look at Heath Ledger and look at just God, there's so many of them. And it's just like you set this bar right so high,
Yeah.
and then you realize like I got to keep raising it. I can't do below the bar because now everybody's expecting this.
Oh yeah, Barney. Yep.
Byron, he said, I had someone recently reach out to me about going down that rabbit hole, and I was like, not on my watch. Told them, let's talk and get to what is making you feel this way.
Yep.
Yeah, and I had somebody that was that I dated, that's brother reached out to me, and then find out a month later.
Yeah.
And he was well off, worked for Apple. He had everything going for him. Like he was super smart. But I didn't realize when he called me that out of the blue that was him, trying to get out that darkness.
Right.
And then a few months later, I find out that he took his own life.
Oh yeah. I know. I sat out there with you that night.
Yeah, it was rough.
I for how many hours? Couple?
Yeah.
It's a couple hours just out there just shooting the shit and talking about them.
And then I tried to talk to the girl I dated at, how I knew him and everything, and she was
right.
She had not changed a bit. She was still the same.
Yeah.
asshole. And I'm like, why? I'm like, I'm trying to be there for, the family and everything else. And she was not making it fucking help.
Well, sometimes you could be there for the family, and sometimes, I mean, if you want to be there for the family,
yeah.
I mean, there's always that one person that will just drive you away from.
And like her mom was like, both, his mom, and her mom, obviously same mom.
Right.
She was like the most sweet, like great person ever. The dad, he was kind of he was a workaholic, basically. He was all about business and everything else. But yeah, so I just felt bad for the family.
Right. And I think that,
Mm-hmm.
it's, I mean, I can't, I want to say something, but I can't. I can't say anything because I don't know if a certain person is watching or not.
No, okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I don't want to speculate. I don't want to, it could be true.
Mhm.
What what I was told, or it was something else. But I know what he was diagnosed with, and I know that he was probably capable of doing something to himself.
Hey, Clayton's got a question for us.
All right.
Sorry for the change of subject. I am juggling daddom right now. In regards to mental health and the removal of gun rights, should we remove the rights of individuals to be armed because we view them to be incompetent to own them? Should we also remove the rights to sign contracts and vote concurrently?
Wow.
I don't know how those two are related, but okay. You want to tackle it?
Oh,
what are your thoughts? And then I'll tell you my thoughts.
Should we remove the rights of individuals to be armed because we view them as incompetent to own them?
All right, well, you're taking too long. So,
Yep,
to answer your first question,
I was hoping that you would take it.
if they have a mental illness, then yes, they should not.
I agree.
Own guns. Period.
That's one thing I was thinking. That honestly, didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry.
No, you're good.
But that's one thing I was thinking is that they should probably have a mental eval first, kind of like what officers do. Police officers have in an interview.
Yeah,
not interview, but in the hiring process, and kind of like what EMTs and nurses, doctors, whatever.
Right.
The residents of the hospital. So, yeah, I think they should have a mental eval before they can even purchase a gun.
I think I'm going to take it one step further. I think not only should they have mental eval for guns, but they also should have them if you're going to take any type of benefits, whether it be unemployment or anything like that. Because you know what? Because you might have the opportunity. Like, perfect example. If you lose your job and you lose your income and everything else, you're going to be stressed like a motherfucker, right?
Well, yeah, been there.
Yeah, I know. We all have.
Yeah, we all have.
And in order to get funds that you and I pay for now and have been paying for years and years, I think that they should definitely have to do a mental evaluation, because that would be an opportunity to maybe find those signs before they even go to buy a gun or before they even take that next step. And they could be on the radar before anything bad and nefarious and stuff happens. So yes, and to answer your second part, I believe that if they don't pass a mental evaluation, then yeah, they shouldn't vote. But the problem is 90% of America would not be able to vote.
I'll take that a step further.
Yeah, go ahead.
99.1% can't vote in America because they're all fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know? I mean,
he says truth.
Yeah.
I like having discussions like this. That's why I like when the audience, presents some, questions and stuff like that. I like that engagement.
Okay, so 48 hours they check medical and criminal record. Okay, well,
Yeah, it says in Louisiana, if you have a mental appointment in the last 5 years, can't get a gun.
Well,
she says all weapons must be registered in Louisiana, unlike Texas. I think they're supposed to be.
I think they're supposed to be registered in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know from experience that if you do storage locker wars and auctions, that if you find a firearm, you're not legally able to possess it.
Right.
Because of anything, basically the rule of thumb, anything with a serial number, you're not allowed to possess. So that being like a VIN, so like a motorcycle or a car, like let's say you open up a storage locker and there's a motorcycle or a car in there,
right?
You can't possess it because it's got a VIN. So basically, it has to go through all the same thing with a firearm. So if you find a locker that has a firearm in it and it has a serial number and all that sort of stuff, then it has to go through the proper.
So yours isn't registered, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm not talking about you.
Oh, okay. Kayla says mine isn't registered.
It isn't. Well, anyway, during a check, if they do what she said, the medical and criminal record, I think that they should have a mental evaluation. And then let the doctor, with the licensed psychologist or licensed psychiatrist would probably be better, but let the psychiatrist decide what, you know what I'm saying?
I think for a driver's license too. Just because I want to eliminate half the fucking drivers on the road.
Well, that's also 99.9%.
99.9999% of Texas.
Yeah, hell yeah. Get out of the way, stupid.
Right.
You know, if you're gonna get over, get the fuck over.
Right.
Turn your fucking blinker off. Shit.
And nobody knows how to merge in Texas.
Nobody knows how
They're
to
just
fucking
like,
merge.
I'm just gonna stay next to you until there's no fucking road. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, of course they do that too.
It's called right of way. Have you ever fucking heard? You look it up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what happened. That's why I got here when I got here, because that's what happened on 35 3 fucking times.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, because I mean, I even slowed down, and you've ridden with me.
Yeah, you don't drive like I do.
No, I don't. Well, I mean,
I'm like, if you ain't first, you're last, Ricky Bobby.
That's true. That's true. And so, I mean,
I just like, to me, you know what it is? To me, it's like I want to get away from all the fucking idiots. So I just like to do my best to get the fucking far away from as possible.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I think that mental evaluations would help. I think it would. And they have it on record also.
So what do you think about the age? Do you think they should move the age?
30.
Okay, you agree with that?
Yep.
So I was
25 or 30.
I was thinking 25 or 30 because by then, hopefully you got your shit together. Your life is...
Well, men don't really mature until they're fucking 45. You know that.
So I got 4
you got 4 years.
Before
4 years before you're mature, and you're still a fucking kid, dude.
That's cool.
Yep. See, I'm 10 years past it.
One of the guys at my work who's asking, he was asking how old I was or whatever, and I told him, and he's like, I knew you were young. And I looked at him and I go, I ain't fucking young. But thanks.
Yeah, you are. I would love to be fucking 40, man.
Oh, God.
I mean, I would. I would love to be 40 again. There is so many fucking things I would
Right.
I would redo.
That was like Andy. He goes, man, our fucking the age is catching up to me. And he was like, because we were talking about like when we went out on the boat, and he was all like, he goes, fuck skiing, fuck tubing. He's like, I'm too old for all that shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, Andy, what the fuck? Meanwhile, I got the tube loaded up. I got all this shit loaded up in the boat, ready to go, and it just fucking stayed there.
I mean, your body,
dude. I'm telling you, taking the boat in and out for those 3 days and whatever. I was so fucking sore. I was like, what the hell? But then again, it was really choppy this weekend, and especially Monday. Monday was fucking horrible. But Saturday, when we took the boat out on Ray Roberts, the waves, like they were literally curling, dude.
Oh
It
yeah.
looked like the fucking ocean. And then the
Yeah.
minute I got to the to where the dam is off of in Ray Roberts,
Right.
dude, it was a free for all. Everybody just whoa, who can get to the fucking cove the fastest?
Yep. So
yeah.
pretty much. So you were able to just go wave jumping. 20 pretty much.
Well, the thing is, at a 21 foot and above boat, you don't feel the waves.
Well, yeah.
You cut through them, and I was looking behind me, and I was seeing these boats. What's called porpoising. It's when the front goes up, down, like that. Yeah. So when you have a bigger boat, it just fucking slices through shit.
Right. We went last time I went up to Buffalo. We went wave jumping on the Niagara River. That was pretty fun.
That's cool.
Yeah. There was, how many people were in the boat? I think there was like 7 of us. 7 or 8 of us. Yeah, that we were in the boat.
It was funny. Cody messaged me, "How many people can comfortably, fit in your boat?" And I was like, "Look,
don't worry about it. Are you asking for Brittany or what?
Right. I was like, "How much space did you?"
Cody,
he's asking all these fucking questions, right? Did Cody show up? Nope. Why are you asking all these fucking questions?
You know, he's like, Cody, ask Devin if it's comfortable with like a lot of people on his boat.
I mean, I do have like 20 something life jackets, so technically I can have 20 people on my boat. So
that would be crowded though, man.
No, I did the math. It's 14, 15 people comfortably with like not touching elbows and knees and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's pretty spacious. And that's not including people like if we shove somebody in the head, somebody in the fucking cubby.
That would be me.
Yeah, I'll shove you.
Since I'm the one that can fit in there.
Well, now that I got those, remember those foam not foam mattresses, but those foam that we were going to use for the sound isolation in the studio.
Yeah.
So I shoved 2 of those in that sleeping quarters. So now I can't even put my feet in there because it's like literally a square box now. But Willow loves it. She goes in there, she fucking makes herself at home.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, thanks, Dad, for my little doghouse."
Yes, and she does exactly what she's doing now.
What's she doing? She finally chilled the fuck out?
Yeah, she's sleeping.
All right, good. Guess whatever she was anxious about earlier surpassed.
Yeah. You got a hard life, dog. You really do. Don't overexert yourself and walk to the other side of the room.
Tiffany, I don't think you sent me the pictures of Willow sleeping in there. All right, so the next segment called People is Stupid. It's Patrick's special section.
What? Oh, okay.
Troublemakers are revealing that the rules that were put in place because of them. And it's proof that haters never take a day off. Number 1, this reminds me of Byron E, if she's still with us. My brother and I got into a cattle prod sword fight at the farm store. We shocked the hell out of each other a few times. Now the cattle prods are locked up. We were in our 30s.
God. Wow.
That sounds like some shit we'd do.
Yeah. The fuck, man? Why you gotta do that for? Yeah.
Number 2, I put a croissant in one of those hotel conveyor toasters. It soon became engulfed in flames and had to be extinguished. The next day at breakfast, there was a sign that said, "If you'd like the croissant toasted, please ask a member of the staff."
Oh, God. And they'll say, "Fuck no, you can't do it."
Back in the day, we listened to a radio station that had a weekly trivia contest. The prize was a free pizza and movie rental. Somehow, my mom figured out which book they were using for the trivia questions. She bought it, memorized all the answers, and each week we'd listen to the trivia questions and call in immediately. We won almost every time. Even though we changed up who would actually make the call, they figured us out and made it a rule. You couldn't win if your family had already won in the last month or whatever.
Yeah.
Cheat the system. Number 4, as a kindergartner, I once fell asleep in the bus. When I woke up, the bus was in the garage, and I had to yell to get someone to get me out. So to this day, every bus driver in my school district needs to walk to the back of the bus and check every seat before they park the bus. Seems like a good rule to have. Yeah, why the fuck did they not have that to begin with?
They should have had it.
Number 5, in my high school history class, there were about 10 of us in who were really close friends. We take every opportunity to make your mom jokes. Oh, fuck, this is an Andy story right here.
Yeah, it is.
A couple months into class, the teacher made us sign a treaty promising to stop making fun of each other's moms.
We signed it and started making fun of each other's dads.
That's awesome.
That's a good one right there.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I'm dead. That's awesome. A friend of mine in a military school found out the regulations never stated what color the bed sheets for a bed made for inspection had to be. So this madman went and bought Power Ranger sheets and made the perfect regulation bed. I have never seen so many sergeants lose their cool, but be unable to actually do anything since the regs were perfectly followed. Needless to say, the next year's regulations were updated to state sheets must be plain white.
Yeah.
There's always one. Number 7, in middle school, I would use a Sharpie permanent markers to tattoo myself. Other kids thought it was cool, so I started charging $1 per drawing, wherever they wanted. The principal found out, and after I refused to stop, she put a ban on Sharpies for the entire school. Even the teachers couldn't bring them in. I'm a tattoo artist now. No, that's awesome.
That's good.
You know, that reminds me of, did you ever have pencil break whenever you were in high school or middle school or anything? You know what pencil break is?
My pencil always broke, but
So what you used to do is you'd have a pencil, right? And the other person would take their pencil and try to like hit it, try to snap it in half.
Right.
And if you won, I forget, like if you got money or whatever. And so what we did, we found out that there was Pintech pencils. Were like the strongest because they were made like some kind of redwood or some shit like that.
Right.
So we'd be fucking taking those things and we'd fucking killing it. And then I got wise one day and I was like, hey, I'm gonna start selling these because I go to Sam's Club, right, and buy a 20-pack, and I was selling them for $5 each.
Wow.
So even as a young kid, I was an entrepreneur.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And then somebody got, you know, those husky big ass, thick ass fucking ones like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, somebody got one of those, and I was like, "Oh shit." Kayla says the rubber ones were the best. Oh, so she played pencil break. Misty did too. Hell yeah. That's awesome. And then we got wise. We took the eraser out the end of it, and then we flattened it to make it like a fucking axe. And then you could just literally slice right through the fucking pencil. But yeah, like you get your pencil back and it'd be like all bunch of fucking bends and shit in it. Like try to write with it and fucking snap in your hand. And in the school, listen to this shit. They got wind of this. They fucking put a pencil dispenser machine inside the school.
Wow.
So the fucking school took my lead. And they started fucking making a profit off it.
Yeah, paper football.
Paper football,
We did the paper football in high school, junior high.
Yep. That's funny. So this story totally reminded me of that.
Oh yeah.
Number 8, in college, some of my friends and I used to go to a Mexican restaurant every Thursday and often Saturdays for their $1 margaritas. Fuck yeah, sign me up. As a group, we would go through a lot. Eventually, they put a new rule. It was now $2 margaritas and no more than 4 margaritas per person. Thank God fucking Blue Goose doesn't do that.
Yeah, really. What the fuck, man?
Actually, what time is it? Oh shit! It's Thursday night.
It's 8:45.
$3 margaritas at Blue Goose. Number 9, I got our human resources Dropbox taken away at work because HR threatened to not pay us if we missed a clock in or clock out. I printed out the law stating that they were threatening was, or what they were threatening was illegal, highlighted it and put it in the HR box when no one was around. Our HR rep threw an unholy fit, tried to figure out who put the paper in her box. From then on, everything had to be handed in personally.
There's a little thing down there too. In our defense, the phones didn't always work, and the clock in system was really unreliable. Must be Kronos.
Well, you know what's funny is I worked for this. I was a contractor for this law firm, and I was handling all their marketing. And they had one of those old school punch card machines, right?
Uh-huh.
Here was the problem. It was in this guy's office, and most of the time when I'd go in there, like the door was locked and he wasn't there because I got there
Right.
before everybody. Well, I did everything electronically, right? So I kept time and everything, electronically. Well, they had this guy whose office it was had this hair up his ass that they thought that I needed to start using this fucking antiquated system.
Right.
And then I explained to him, I was like, and they were both in the office, the CEO of the company and this guy. And I'm like, look, I'm not going to work here if you're going to make me punch this fucking old ass antiquated shit. I go, first of all, it's locked up 90% of the time. I can't even access it if I wanted it.
Uh-huh.
And I go, and I do everything digitally, which automatically clocks me in when I'm here and clocks me out when I leave. So that's more accurate than your stupid punch card piece of shit. And I ended up winning that battle. And so I never had to punch a fucking clock. Thank God. So throughout my history of life, I've never had to punch a clock.
I have to hit a clock every time. I don't like, well, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't like chronos. I never liked chronos.
Mm.
I mean, before you know it, they already take, the fingerprint.
Mm-hmm.
Before you know it, they're going to take the the retina of the eye, and then they're going to start asking for blood, and then you're firstborn. So anyway, that's how it's going to be here pretty soon. So, and that's chronos for you.
Nice. Number 10, I worked a concession stand at a ballpark that had an all-you-can-eat promo day where tickets were more expensive than usual, but concessions excluding alcohol around the stadium were free. So I worked the day, and of course, it was chaos. When the lines started dying down later in the game, they started sending some of the hourly employees home, myself included, but I didn't go home. After I clocked out, I stayed in the stadium and got some cheeseburgers, Philly cheesesteaks, and a soda, then found an empty seat in the crowd for the last few innings. The next year, they had the same promo, but a new rule for staff. If you got sent home early, you had to actually leave the stadium.
Yeah. I would leave. I would, if I got sent home early, shit, I'd fucking leave. I wouldn't stay around. Hell no.
Right?
Hell no. Why would you want to stay around if you were able to
Have
leave
you ever
early?
worked somewhere where people actually come in on their day off and like hang out? To me, like, I can't.
No.
I wait. You actually want to come and not get paid to be here? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That doesn't make any sense. Number 11, my younger brother was always late to school and tardy every day. He eventually figured out if he just skipped first period altogether and showed up to his second period, he was counted as being at school with no late penalty since he was at second period on time. They changed this the following year.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's some people doing some fucked up shit.
Yeah, I know. What was number 12?
Just moving on.
Moving on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
40 times people failed to understand instructions, and it resulted in hilarious mishaps.
It's kind of like guys or dads not reading directions to put together their kids' toys.
Dude, I saw a hilarious one. It was IKEA furniture.
Uh-huh.
And the woman goes like this, and then she shows the picture of what it's supposed to look like.
Right.
And it looks nothing like it. I was like, okay. A Welsh classic. All right, here we go. Let me turn this on real fast. This has got to be one of the best. In Wales, UK, there is a legal requirement for road signs to be in both English and Welsh. So in this case, the official of the highway department emailed the English wording to the translator and, after receiving a reply, proceeded to have the sign made and installed. Unfortunately, a few weeks later, Welsh-speaking drivers began to call up to point out that the Welsh reads, "I am currently out of the office. Please submit any work to the translation team."
Right.
Oh my God, that's fucking awesome. Number 2, while not exactly the same as the gag, this reminded me of the show. Happy birthday. What kind of cake do you want? I don't want cake.
That's a good
Oh
one.
my God, I'm so gonna do that. That's fucking awesome.
I don't want cake.
Look, they even did it in the same emoji shape. Or the cloud shape thing. That's fucking great.
Right.
Oh man, number 3, generic tweet for after the debate. Generic tweet for after the debate. Couldn't be prouder to have Mike Pence as America's vice president. Thank you for standing for freedom. What the fuck? I think someone was supposed to remove the generic tweet for after the debate.
Damn.
Stupid ass.
Yeah.
Not sure if this was posted before, but my first thought was Reddick. I said my name was Mark with a C. Mark.
Kark. Oh shit.
You know, fucking Starbucks does that shit on purpose because they know it's going to get posted.
Oh yeah, of course.
Thanks to my friend's birthday time. Happy birthdays, Vin. And use a pretty font.
Yes.
You know they sent that to him. Oh yeah, can you do it in a pretty font? Okay,
Yeah,
there you go.
Yep.
Oh, recently invited to speak at a conference and was asked which of my 2 affiliations I prefer to go on my name tag. Probably University of Central Lancashire, I replied. So that's what they put. Probably University.
God.
Wow. They said don't look at his nails. Oh shit! Oh, those nails! Ah! Those look like Patrick nails.
Oh God, no bullshit. Mine don't look like those. All right.
Surprise. It's a surprise party for my mother and we live together. So please, can the box not look obvious? It's party supplies.
God.
Dumb ass.
Uh-huh.
Came across an international one today. Don't just write nugs are at Whole Foods. What?
What? Nuggets? They're supposed to be nuggets.
Yeah, nugs.
Nugs.
Yeah, nugs instead of drugs.
Okay. Parents didn't want their son's name printed on the high school photo. What? I don't want this.
I don't want this kindergarten.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. A friend of mine ordered a picture cake and gave the woman a thumb drive with the picture she wanted to use. Nailed it.
Picture of the thumb drive.
Oh man, that's fucking hilarious. Associate's name: Walmart, Saratoga Springs. Oh, blah blah blah. Here at the store, Saratoga Springs, we have some pretty cool people. We would like to thank Associate's name. Thanks for doing such a great job, Associate's name. We appreciate you.
Associate's name.
Associate's name. Walmart family.
God.
Plot twist: her real name is Associate's name.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, happy birthday, Kathy with a C. Oh my God. You had one job to do.
Yeah.
From a Facebook group my wife is in, my son Koa, Koa's baseball coach, had texted all of us to ask what the name they wanted printed on the back of the jersey. He asked, does he want Koa or Fanua? What the fuck? I wrote back, hell, do Fanua. He'll do Fanua. Oh my God.
So we get to the game today and they pass out the jerseys.
He'll do Fanua. God. Here you go, Patrick.
Yeah.
Just a plain cake.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll just take a plain cake.
There's you a plain cake. That's pretty good, man. They did a pretty good job on that shit. Tail fin's a little fucked up, but it looks good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oops in Arabic. No smoking in Arabic.
God.
Oh my God. That's terrible.
Jesus.
Just wanted to give a shout out to the bakery at the Nitro Walmart. My wife's office ordered a cake for 2 people in her office, man and woman. They asked for it to be generic in color. Since it was for a man and a woman, this is what I got. Happy birthday, generic.
Damn.
Oh, that's fucking.
That's.
Oh yeah, I've seen this actually before. Shit, I should have kept it. The instructions on a bag of rice sent from my iPhone. That's fucking awesome.
Jesus.
And I love how it's all in another language, and then the only English is sent from another time.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh man, look, he got exactly what he asked for. That's pretty damn good. That's impressive. Andy, your next haircut, I got you, bro, right here.
Put the face of Devin on the back of your fucking head.
That'd be fucking great. Take one for the team, man.
Yeah.
Bitch, I land in Dominican Republic earlier, and I go to use my aunt's bathroom. This is their tile. Sample text.
Sample text.
Oh my god, that's fucking horrible.
Yeah, it is.
If it's still too long, let me know. What the fuck?
Vegan fish fingers.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
My mom's old iPad. No thanks. I don't want my iPad engraved.
So
they engraved it.
They engraved it anyway. Mm.
Nice. When a man wants to order a football shirt with no name on the back.
Wagner's blank. Huh? Wow.
Oh, they just put blank. Stupid. Congratulations to Tucker, I guess. Congratulations, and underneath that Tucker. What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. 30 with stars and sprinkles around it.
How old is he? 30, and I want sprinkles around it. God,
Stupid. Make sure that you label them that they contain egg. Contain egg.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man, that's too much.
Use a pretty font. Yeah.
All right, entertainment. Here's how Rebel Wilson lost more than 80 pounds after her year of health.
How?
Damn.
How?
She changed to eating a high protein diet. If y'all remember, this is what Rebel Wilson used to look like. She lost 80 pounds, and she does not look anything, like what she did.
She looks pretty good.
She looks really good.
Yep.
There was one of the pictures. I was.
She looks really good. So good for.
Oh, look, she's doing like CrossFit and stuff. That's
Right.
cool.
Right.
Oh, that's her on her journey.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's a long ass article. I ain't reading all that. I ain't got time for all that. So basically, she just worked out in a high protein diet. That's it.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
So there's this. I gotta play. This is hilarious. So you know Snoop Dogg, right?
Uh-huh.
You know every one of his songs, he always says Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Or his name, or some form, or a dog, or whatever.
Right.
So somebody took all the clips of Snoop Dogg saying his own name and built a song around it.
All right.
You ready? Like to hear it?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Snoop Doggy Dogg, Snoop Doggy Dogg, Snoop Doggy, 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 yeah. Snoop D-O double G, the D-O-G, the big boss dog, Doggy Big Dog, dog. Snoop Dogg.
Oh, look, they've got Snoop Dogg going in there.
Yeah.
S-N double O-P, D-O double G, big dog. Talking about you, Snoop. Snoop D-O Dog. Snoop Doggy Dogg. Snoop Dogg. D-O double. It's the capital S, yes, suppression, double O-P, D-O double G-Y, D-O double G. Yeah. Snoop Dogg.
You what? Yeah, where is Martha?
Yeah, we should put they should have put Martha in it too. What the hell?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty clever.
Oh, it is. It is. Where's my cursor? There it is.
So with some more entertainment, Amber Heard plans to appeal the defamation verdict, lawyer says. So if y'all hadn't been following, or if you lived under a rock,
right?
Johnny Depp got awarded, and basically the lawyer said today for Amber Heard that she said there's no way in hell that Amber could afford to pay Johnny Depp back.
So is she that broke now?
She's apparently that broke. Apparently they have her financial records because Kayla says sounds like our rap contest in the car. Oh yeah. Amber Heard's lawyer said Thursday that the Aquaman actor plans to appeal the jury's verdict this week, saying she defamed ex-husband Johnny Depp and ordering her to pay him $10.35 million. Speaking during an appearance on NBC's Today Show, Elaine said the jury's verdict Wednesday sends a horrible message about the treatment of women coming forward with abuse allegations. Dude, you should everybody take your time and go watch this Elaine chick, this on the NBC Today Show. Because like literally you will want to throw a brick at the fucking screen. It's that fucking bad. One of the first things Heard said, I am so sorry to all the women out there. This is a setback for all women in and outside of the courtroom. Elaine said she feels the burden of that. Elaine added that Heard absolutely plans to appeal the verdict by the Fairfax County VA jury. The jury found both Heard and Depp at least partially liable of defaming the other, awarding Depp a total of $15 million in damages and Heard $2 million in damages. The judge lowered the punitive portion of Depp's damages to $350,000, bringing his total to $10.35 million. That's where that $350,000 came in. I was wondering. I was like, it was so confusing when they did the verdict
because I thought she said. Honestly, I thought she said $350 million.
No,
that's what. That's what I thought she said at first, and that's what I texted you. I said, did she say $350 million?
Kayla says her net worth is only $8 million. She said so she can't afford shit, but she can afford to shit on Johnny's sheets.
Yeah.
She is a disgrace for women that are battered every day. That's what Kayla said. I agree. Like this, like she makes all these allegations, right? But there was no evidence, and the evidence that they did have was tampered, and they even showed the side by side, an unedited, and it's just like, and the way that they did it, where they didn't give the actual photos from the phone,
right?
It was a screenshot from another phone, so that all the EXIF data and all that sort of stuff was scrubbed,
right?
And then she really fucked up when she said my bruise kit, right on the stand. I was like going, oh, you mean the kit you used to make fake bruises? Yeah, she done fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
No, they fucked up.
So what do you think about that whole trial and the whole situation? Man, you got a lot of fucking thoughts tonight.
Yeah.
0.0. Thanks for adding to the
0.0. Yeah. I don't know. She fucked up in the first. I think that she fucked up in the first place, and yeah, that's all I think.
I mean, she was that naive that she thought she would actually win. Like,
she wasn't going to win against Depp.
She thought. I mean, literally, you heard the audio recording, right, where she said that, "Who the hell's going to believe you?" Blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
I was just like, ooh.
I think that's probably what, kind of just put the jury on Depp's side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, listen to that audio. Yeah.
And then asking him to admit that he was a victim of domestic violence.
Mm-hmm.
So
only in Florida, we're in business section now.
Okay.
A Florida trio sentenced to 18 years in prison for a $200 million baby formula export scam. The defendants bought formula at discount to ship to South America, but then sold it at full price in the U.S. for huge profits. God, man, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
I know.
A trio of Florida baby formula brokers have been sentenced by a federal judge to 18 years in prison for running a $200 million scam in which they got discounted instant formula to send to developing countries, but then sold it at full price to the U.S. for gigantic profits. As part of the sentencing on Thursday, Judge Roy Altman ordered the 3 defendants to forfeit over $200 million in illicit gains. Among the items federal prosecutors in Miami have sought to seize, including a $9 million Golden Beach, Florida mansion, a 48-foot yacht, and multiple properties overseas. The exorbitant wealth was not earned, it was swindled.
Yep.
Man, that's fucked up.
How can people... some of this shit just leaves me speechless.
Yeah, I noticed.
Because I mean, it's all... I don't know.
Let's see. Her biggest
fucking people, man.
Okay, let's talk about the Amber case. She said her biggest fuck up was she had no idea that Kate Moss was going to testify, right?
Right, yeah.
She was a lost puppy when she popped up on the screen. You know, I can't even look at her. Like, I totally just despise her. Like,
who? Amber?
Amber. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think most guys do now.
Like, it just... I've been in Johnny Depp's shoes, and it fucking sucks, man.
Mm-hmm. And then try to get the judge or
anybody,
whatever,
law enforcement, judge, and
to believe you,
and they're just like, they always side with the female, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Shell consultant quits, says company causes extreme harm to planet.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
That's good. They are. Another company that should be in fucking jail for more than 18 years for fucking scamming people.
Yep.
I found this one. You remember back in the day, Hypercolor? They had Hypercolor t-shirts and all that sort of stuff.
Right.
Now they're bringing it, guess what?
Back
to your car.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Here, well, if it ever loads, I'll show you. Dude,
is that like psychedelic?
Check it out.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah, dude, I so want this.
You put it on your Mercedes.
Dude, I'd put it on the boat. That'd be fucking sick.
Yeah, it would.
Because the water would make it one color, and the heat from the sun would make it another color. Look at that shit.
That's cool looking.
Dude, I so want that.
I think your mom would like that and try to just make it psychedelic.
Right?
Yeah, since she's...
Look at door handles and shit.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's cool. Just go randomly walk up to cars. Tiffany says, that would be awful. My kids would never stop touching my car. Whoa! Did you see when they just dropped water on it? Dude, that is sick.
Yeah, that is cool.
Oh, dude, that is fucking... Oh, God. All right, where can I get this shit? I was like, I need this in my life. Thermochromic paint. I need this.
How much would it cost to paint the car that way?
I don't know. So I'm trying to find... I'm like, here, let me find the comments. Hold on. Click, 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 click,
all
click.
Right, one of our Googlers, Google it. How much would it cost? Thermochromic paint on a car.
Yeah, find somebody local. We'll fucking interview them, and we'll have them bring a car. That'd be fucking awesome.
Right.
And the last story of the night: messy Dollar Tree store run by only one worker goes viral after customers stock shelves to help out. Hey, look, there is faith in humanity.
There is.
In Austin, Texas, of all places. Oh, they need to fix their fucking sign.
Is that Austin? You said Austin, right?
Yeah, Austin.
Fucking Austin.
Austin. Video not available.
Of course it's not.
Oh, fuck.
Really?
Stupid. Last story of the night, and it don't even fucking work.
It's in Austin. Of course they're going to take it down. So... And Kayla said 15,000.
Jesus.
What, to paint a car?
Thermochromic.
To paint a car.
Thermochromic paint
on a car. So how much?
It ain't no 15,000. Holy shit! $320 per liter.
A liter? That's not very much, man.
Oh, but hold on. Here's the catch. But it will only last 4 to 6 months due to the excessive damage from UV light exposure. Oh, you can't put a clear coat on it, can you?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
Okay, let's see. She was guessing.
It says around $7,000 to $10,000. Oh wait, hold on.
That would be fun to have, though.
It would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, it would be.
All right, when I get the truck painted, I'm gonna get it painted that color.
Yeah. Right.
All right, man.
All right. Yep.
That concludes our show
For Thursday today. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything exciting going on this weekend?
Not that I know of.
Okay. I got 2 videos.
I know it's my last weekend off. I know that.
Oh shit! So you're gonna have to start working weekends now?
Yep. I'm gonna start work Saturday, Sundays now.
Hey, Kayla, shut up with your Prius.
Prius 7000. Yeah,
that's more than the car's worth.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so I got a shoot on Saturday, so I'm gonna try to take some of the clips from the shoots, and hopefully we'll have them on the podcast for Tuesday. One of them is actually down the street. Something's going on, something to do with this whole gun violence thing. The current police are doing something. I don't know, so it'll be interesting to see.
Denton or
Corinth, right?
Corinth.
Yeah, right. Like literally, it's right down the street from here. Same. It's on 2181.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then the second shoot is actually going to be at Fair Park. Apparently, they're doing some kind of LGBTQ XYZ LMNOP event at I think the state fair. Maybe?
Take your truck, not your Mercedes.
Yeah, I've
Yep.
did another event over there, and it was I was scared to drive.
They're trying really hard. Dallas is trying really hard to clean that up over there, but
dude, it just needs
that McDonald's across the street.
Nasty
as shit,
dude. So I did that 40,000 books that they gave away. In fact, you know what? I can play that clip. And I was at the stoplight,
right?
And there was this homeless, like drunk guy or whatnot. And this guy was so fucked up that he was like literally about to fall onto my car.
Right.
Thank God there was an ambulance next to me, and he saw what was going on, and he hit his loud ass, that when they go through the intersection.
Yeah.
Hit that.
Did it wake him up?
It did, and he like jumped back, and I was like, "Thank you, fucking Lord!" And then as soon as that light turned green, because I was like, I almost didn't stop, dude, because it was right at MLK. And,
yeah. Oh God.
Yeah. But I do have the clue where to go. Hold on. Gotta get StreamYard back up. Okay. So this is basically the event that I went to, and this is.
Hello, I'm Rena Honey, president of Alliance A&T, and we are hosting a free book giveaway to students and families in the communities and to our educators that are so wonderful in the classrooms. This is a way to help start the reading for the summer so that kids have books in their homes. They belong to them. Each student that comes through gets 10 free books. Each parent that comes with them gets 10 free books. And all of our educators get 40 free books. These are all donated by the First Book Company in partnership with American Federation of Teachers, Texas Federation of Teachers. Dallas ISD has given us the space to be doing it and helping us get the word out. And then Alliance A.
So this place where this was at, I drove by it 3 times before I realized it was in the back.
Wow.
Because the address and shit that they had for the event was completely wrong.
Yeah.
And so like literally drove by and I'm like going, God, I got to stop at the same light again with that same dude.
Yeah,
Two
right.
more times. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, I finally got there. They were super nice. That lady who was speaking, she's actually the one running the entire event. She got my credentials and my contact information, and she's gonna contact me directly next time. So
Right.
she was like, she tried everything. She said she contacted all the different news organizations. She contacted all these different outlets, and basically, I was the only one that showed up. So I was like, well, and she said it was going on for like 2 weeks, and I go. And I was there at the last day. So I'm like going, well, I wish I would have known about it 2 weeks ago. I would have helped you, get rid of the books and helped you, build up because they had some really good books, man. They had everything from Avengers, Star Wars to novels to
Right.
like, I was really like kind of surprised because I was like, well, I'm going to see like kind of what kind of books they got. Dude, people showed up with suitcases
Of books.
of books.
Wow.
Wheeling them out. And I'm like going,
Yeah.
oh, that's going to be fun loading that in your car.
No shit.
But yeah, I like doing these events because I find out about a lot of cool stuff that's going on, around the Metroplex and that sort of thing.
Right.
Did I ever play that video of the bank? Not that one.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So this was the Wildflowers Festival.
Gonna get kicked off.
You think so?
Yep. I go.
Someday love will find you. Break those chains that bind you. One night will remind you. If he ever hurts you, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you.
Now, mind you, these guys were just practicing.
Right.
Woo! Missed it on that one, bro.
Yeah. He missed it. Yep.
Yeah, he missed it on that one. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked doing these kind of events and stuff because I'm like, I never know what the hell I'm gonna walk into,
Right.
So Kayla's saying movie night. Yeah. When? Where? Let's go.
Yeah, she's probably talking about Saturday. It looks like we were.
We were what? Oh, were we kicked?
We were popped.
How do you know?
Because we dropped.
Oh yeah, our viewership just went. Boo!
Yep.
All right, everybody. Well, the few of you that are still with us, love you long time. We will catch you on Tuesday with some more videos, and hopefully we won't get copyright and strict because I fucking filmed it, bitch.
Right.
How you gonna copyright me when I'm the one that fucking filmed it? Jesus.
Sue them for fucking
doing
that shit. Yeah.
All right, Kayla, thank you. Love you long time. Everybody that's here, catch you on the next time.
All right. See y'all next time. Later, y'all.
Adios.
All right.